Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Potato Chief, and we are, well, it's a developing story. I would say breaking news, but I'm actually a couple of hours late to this. So during Monday Night Raw, Sasha Banks and Naomi both walked out of the building. They were scheduled for the main event of Raw. It was meant to be a six-pack challenge, and they both left. I got a statement from WWE here. I'm going to have a little read over it and go over my thoughts, essentially. This is a very interesting situation. This is not, as far as I can tell, this is real. This is not kayfabe as well. So this is very interesting. Official statement from WWE about Sasha and Naomi. So, okay. So let me read through this for you. So, when Sasha Banks and Naomi arrived at the arena this afternoon, they were informed of their participation in the main event of tonight's Monday Night Raw. Okay. During the broadcast, they walked into WWE Head Talent Relations John Laurinaitis' office with their suitcases in hand, placed their tag team titles on the desk, and walked out. Okay. They claimed they weren't respected enough as tag team champions, and even though they had 8 hours to rehearse and construct their match, they claimed they were uncomfortable in the ring with the two opponents, even though they had matches with those individuals in the past with no consequences. Monday Night Raw is a scripted live TV show with characters expected to perform the requirement to their contract. We regret we were unable to deliver as advertised tonight's main event. Okay, well, that's laughable, because basically WWE, they advertise stuff all the time and they never do it, so that's a joke. You can't really, whatever. I feel like if they've both left, they've both walked out. I feel like they gotta feel justified in their actions. It's kind of mad, and the fact that they throw away kayfabe here. They literally say Raw is a scripted TV show with those characters are expected to perform. So you've just, they do, the fact that they're breaking kayfabe means they're kind of serious about this. They're not respected as champions. Honestly, I agree, because I'm going to be honest with you, I forgot they were tag team champions until I read this news. So the women's tag titles have become a bit of a joke. And I feel like the women's tag titles, the men's Intercontinental Championship, a lot of the championships is just I don't know. It's so easy to build up storylines for title matches. Yeah, they don't do it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Put belts on up-and-coming stars and your bigger stars, and then have them face people for the belt. It's easy. It's easy. I'm not a story writer, but it seems like that's something so easy to do. And the fact that they've left because they feel like they don't feel happy. I mean, so I've heard. So I've done a little bit of digging before we did this video. So apparently Naomi was meant to go over in the 6-woman match and go on to face Bianca Belair at Hell in a Cell for the women's title. So the fact that it's not about being buried or anything like that, and why they wouldn't be involved. But it might be possibly because they feel like the tag titles are an afterthought, which they are. I mean, you're going to have the one half of your tag champs go into the main event to face your women's champion, and then the tag belts are just not going to be defended at the pay-per-view, I assume. So, yeah, I mean, that is weird. I feel like WWE don't have a very good track record for how they treat their wrestlers. They are not contracted. They are all independent contractors. But if they go anywhere else, then they get their contract terminated. They don't have any kind of union or anything like that. So it's I mean, Naomi was going on about burnout before, and how all these women's wrestlers have suffered from burnout, which I'm assuming is a real thing. And then Sasha was out for a good couple of months, about 2-3 years ago, with depression and anxiety, and I know how that feels because I suffer from mental health issues as well, and I feel like a lot of people do. So the fact that they're like so neglectful and stuff when it comes to stuff like that is weird to me. So I mean, I feel like they might. They might get fined. They might get I don't know. They might be just put on the shelf to wait because I don't think they're going to terminate their contract because they're both just end up going to AEW, right? But it's a strange one. I feel like Sasha must have some kind of pull because she's one of the 4 horsewomen, and Naomi is, involved in it, like she's going to be close to Roman Reigns due to her marital status. So and Roman Reigns is the biggest. He probably has the most sway out of any wrestler in WWE at the moment. It's a weird situation. It's still developing, still breaking. We're probably going to find out more as this goes on. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, too sweet. It is, guys.
Join Potato Club today and too sweet that subscribe button.